guys, hi. So I did share on my Insta story that perhaps I'm gonna talk about some feedback regarding this Hobonichi and Traveler's Notebook. So yeah, today I'm gonna share it on my video. Sorry if I sound a bit weird because I don't normally speak in my videos, but today I am. So yeah, please bear with me. So okay, I even wrote down some notes in case I don't remember what to say. So okay, this is Traveler's Notebook, and this is Hobonichi Techo. You can see the differences. This is definitely a lot bigger. It is size in A5, and then this is also kind of A5, but well, you see, it's not as big as this. And I've been using this since, Traveler's Notebook since 2015. That would be around 6 years. And this Hobonichi Techo I already started this year on April, as I got this is the spring edition because Japan's spring starts on April. So this whole thing actually starts from April onwards until 2022 April. So technically I'm only using for 6 months, around 6 months. So this is 6 years, this is 6 months. Well, frankly speaking, I am really not used to the transition from this to this. Why? I'm always very curious about other planner system. I've been holding it on for so many years because I've seen my friends, all of them been using so many planners, but me, I'm only sticking to the same planner for 6 years. And why I use this so much? Because I think it suits for my, I used to, before the pandemic, I'm traveling a lot because I work as a wedding photographer, so I travel a lot. So this is really easy for me to use because it's not that big. So which is why I stick to the same planner for so long. And then because since last year we are unable to travel, I'm like, okay, why not just try a different system? Because I'm so curious. So I went for this without knowing, without knowing. So anyway, I tried 6 months and 6 years. This is really hard to use for me at first. I think even now it's still a bit hard. I don't know, is it hard or bad? Is it hard a bad thing, or I don't know, maybe it's just too big. The page is so wide, where this is not that wide. Like, it's not that wide, but then sometimes I realize I wish it was a bit wider so that I can write more and like put even bigger photos, images, a postcard. So usually postcard are this kind of size. So, and then suddenly I gave myself such a huge space to decor. Well, the way I use it is more like a scrapbooking. I don't paint, I can't draw, so I really love to stick stuff. Stick like paper, just a lot of paper, a lot of junks, a lot of stickers. So this is my kind of style. So yeah, I like to make my book really thick, like this. So, well, sad to say, I have made a choice that I won't be continuing this for next year. I might gonna end this by, I'm gonna stop using this maybe from November onwards. Right now it's October. Why? Because I bought this already. I'm gonna start like a new fresh one. Because I realized this Hobonichi doesn't support too thick. It can't go too thick. So if I were to finish the whole thing, it's gonna be really, really thick. It's gonna be really chunky. I'm not sure if this thing can support, and it might gonna break. I don't know. And not only I'm not used to the size, I'm also not used to this, because this Hobonichi actually comes with 3 different template. Do you call it template? So they comes with this one, this particular one, Hobonichi Techo Cousin Spring, comes with a monthly, 1 month full spread, and then weekly. This is weekly, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's weekly for a whole year. And then there's this daily spread. Let me show you an empty one. Daily spread, pre-dated, daily, they're all dated. So imagine if you skip one day, it really stressed me out because my target is to fill up every page. I mean, that's my style, because some people, they don't do that, but that's my style. So what you see in this book, right, there are some pages are empty. They're not even complete. Like, there's so many things to write for me. It's like I have weekly and then daily, like every single day. Which I'm so not used to it. I think the only thing I don't like is they are already predated. Perhaps I could go for not predated ones. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so sorry about that. You can't really see that. It's an obscene. So let me just see. So right, for this, the Traveler's Notebook actually have all this template as well. It's just that they all come in different. They comes in book. Let me show you another one. It comes in booklet instead, like. So there's 2 books here, okay? Once I finish 1 book, I can just remove it and then put in a new one like this. A new one, just insert in. So then when I'm done writing, I'll just remove it. And then I can reuse the whole leather cover again. On and on and on. It's really up to you. But this whole thing, they're all fixed. You can't remove it. Which totally stressed me out again. Maybe I'm not used to it. Yes, I'm not used to it. So I understand there are people who uses Hobonichi for many, many years, but not for me. Well, I use 6 months only. But for me, I'm a person who actually travel as light as I can, because if I were to travel in my bag, there's going to be a lot of things. There's going to be cameras, batteries, I don't know, wallet, anything, purse, but wallet and purse is the same, like water. So if I can, I would just travel like as little as I could, like just 1 travel notebook, 1 diary, 1 book. So if I can just remove it 1, so it become lighter. Well, this one, I cannot travel the whole thing together. And I'm gonna show you, like, this is my current bag that I'm using. It's from the North Face. It's just a pouch. So usually I would just like let's say it fits my travel notebook. Okay. It's just nice. I'm so happy that I purchased this. There's a lot of zipper. Well, okay, this is not a bag review. So I can just put this and something else. Where if I were to travel with this Hobonichi, I think it's quite impossible. I haven't tried it, but okay, I don't feel like putting it in already because it's so, okay, it fits, but it's maybe harder to zip. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, you get what I mean, right? This is a win-win. I mean, I would prefer to bring this out. Plus, I can also decor the leather, which I always do for all of my traveler's notebook. Like what I do here. Like maybe this is nothing, okay. But I like to decor my leather journal cover, where else this, I did not even get the cover for it, Hobonichi, because I realized it's quite, I mean, this is size A5, so it's quite hard to buy a suitable cover for it, and it is usually very, very expensive. And which is why I never get, because I knew that I love to decor the cover, so it would be pointless for me to get a cover. I don't have it. I mean, maybe you can search on the internet. I'll share it for the link on the description box, which I'm only using see-through random, I don't even know what brand is this. It's some random cover just to protect the cover inside, and then I just randomly stick in some embroidery here. They're all removable, so if I were to put a cover, it's going to be even thicker, and I can't even zip it. There's many kind of covers. Some are with, you can zip it, like close the whole thing, and some they're not. So if I were to get the zipper ones, I don't think I'll be able to zip it, because it's very, very thick. Okay, I'm back. Well, the camera has some battery issue just now, so I'm gonna continue now. Okay, what else I want to say about this? Well, I do like the Hobonichi's paper quality though. It's extremely thin, and the sound of it is really crispy. And yeah, I like the grid size as well. It's a lot easier to write. I mean, for someone who have really messy writing, so all this lining will be a good guideline for me to write properly, as well as sticking let's say I want to stick like a sticker, I would just follow the line here and stick it. So this is the only thing, not only thing lah, is this the only thing I like about Hobonichi? Okay. I love the paper, as well as Travis the book paper, and I know some of you may suggest I should go for another size like A6. There's another size in A6, so this is A5, the bigger one, also more expensive. So A6 is slightly more cheaper, more affordable, but well, I do not want to go to a smaller size, because I've tried the there's Travis notebook, there is a small size, like I don't know what size is that, and I didn't like the size. It was too small for me. So I'm someone who really like to cut and paste. I think a smaller size would not be useful for me. So, but then again, it's really up to you all, or up to the person preferences. For me, I would prefer bigger one, but because it is so huge and thick, it will be not so convenient for me to travel around with this. Not only travel, if I were to go to a cafe nearby to have lunch. There's one time I went out and I brought this out, and a bunch of pens and paper, my bag was already way like very heavy, and I have a camera in the bag as well. It was so heavy, so if I were to take Charles the book, it would not be so heavy. But yeah, the thing about Hobonichi though, maybe I'm only using like what, 6 months. Maybe I should need like another. So this one I used for 6 years. So I should probably use 6 years to actually give you another honest feedback again. Maybe. So I don't think. But well, I hope you're not feeling offended by this video. I'm just sharing my own feedback, my own preferences, my own the way I use it. So yeah, what else? Oh yeah, there's one thing. Because it is so thick, it's a bit harder for me to write, as in, let's say, so I would like, this is the page where I usually write my task of the week, of the day. So if I were to go to next week, like let's say I were to write here, but then it's so thick, because it's so thick, it's very hard for me to write, you know. Whereas the Travis notebook, I could easily just remove that insert, like for example, like okay, for example this, I could easily remove everything, and then I could just write here, and then easily I could just put it back on again. Sometimes, you see, I don't even bother to tie it up. So, but everything is permanent, so I could not do that. So this is the thing that I don't like, just because I like to thicken my journal. So for some people, they don't really do that. They only like watercolor or draw, I don't know. It's like, for me, I would like to stick a lot of photos. I like see, like recycled paper, like it's very fat and thick. Like even the card, so it's very thick. But I'm amazed like how well this paper could actually pick up the color, the material that I use. But of course it's thin though, so I have to be very careful. Like when I flip it, turn it, I might gonna tear the paper because it's so thin. And yeah, the only thing I'm concerned. And what else? Size comparison. I think that's my only thought, because as well as I didn't like the predated date that they have. So it kind of stressed me out, because it's like I have to fill up that page. Like, these are empty. Why is it empty? Well, I actually prefer like if Hobonichi comes with lesser, like this come in 3, like monthly, weekly, and then daily. Why not just weekly and monthly? But I think there is such Hobonichi, right? Maybe like a different. This is a cousin. Maybe I did not research well and bought the wrong one. You know what? I'm not gonna try Hobonichi again. But there is another format I'm very curious. It's the MD, where it doesn't have the predated format and it's a bit smaller size. Well, I don't know. I wish someone could buy me that and then I would just do a review. I didn't want to spend money to buy it because I have so much unfinished pages and unfinished diary, like journal. So this is my feedback about Hobonichi and Traveler's Notebook. So I will go back to this, and then this will be kept in my drawer. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you have any question, oh, I do have a flip through about this journal on maybe another video. I will share it. Just follow my channel, subscribe. Oh gosh, I'm doing a YouTube thing, YouTuber thing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, okay? And hit the notification bell. Okay, goodbye.